Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and Miss Bevan. My name is Sahil Kohli, and today I'll be presenting to you my paper slide on why the play Macbeth is an example of great literature. In the beginning of the play, Macbeth is viewed as a valiant Thane of Glamis and Scottish nobleman who is loyal to King Duncan. However, once Macbeth meets the three witches, they present Macbeth with two important prophecies. One, that he will be entitled the new Thane of Cawdor, and two, Macbeth will soon be crowned the new King of Scotland. After giving the witches' prophecies, questions begin to arise when he is announced the new Thane of Cawdor. At this point, thoughts of murdering King Duncan and immediately controlling the kingship of Scotland run across Macbeth's mind. However, he decides that he should first consult with his wife. Eventually, Macbeth is convinced to betray King Duncan and murder him with the assistance of his wife, therefore fulfilling the witches' prophecies. Moments after the death, King Duncan's two sons flee, and Macbeth becomes the new King of Scotland. As the play unravels, Macbeth's ambition to remain the King of Scotland controls his mindset as he plans and executes more murders upon Banquo's and Macduff's family. Once Macduff finds out that his family was murdered, Macduff builds a large army in England with the assistance of Duncan's eldest son. As a result, Macduff murders Macbeth to seek revenge on Macbeth's cruel actions, and at the ending of the play, Malcolm is announced the new King of Scotland. The play Macbeth is an example of great literature because of the positive critical commentary made by scholarly individuals, the universal truth that is portrayed consistently throughout the play, which is that unchecked ambition can lead to excessive greed and immoral actions, and 3, the relationship between the play's universal truth and society/individuals. The first reason why this play is a superb example of great literature is because of the critical commentary made by scholarly individuals centuries after the play was created. For example, Gerald Ramsay is an English professor at the University of Rochester who focuses on American Indian literature and Shakespeare's plays. In Ramsay's recent discussions, he comments on the play by stating, "The nature of the great tragedies is such that they require us to ask, what is a man? Of what is he capable of? Where does his distinguishing worth lie? What are his moral and metaphysical limits?" By these few questions, we can see that Shakespeare attempted to complete his plays with thought-provoking statements. Thus, individuals who will see the play will have questions that arise afterwards. Also, the previous comment made by Ramsay shows the multiple messages that Shakespeare incorporates within his play, such as the value of manhood in society and its impact on others. Shakespeare is showing the status of men within that time period and the challenges that men may potentially face, whether it's mentally or socially. Also, we can tell that Shakespeare had the play well thought out and portrays a conflict of self versus self through the personal thoughts of Macbeth himself. The second reason why Macbeth is an example of great literature is because of the consistent universal truth that is portrayed through the actions of the main character, Macbeth. The truth illustrated within the play is that unchecked ambition can lead to excessive greed and immoral actions. An example that proves this universal truth is when Macbeth has been announced a new Thane of Cawdor, and this provokes the following thought. "Present fears are less than her horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder is yet but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man." Throughout the exploration of each character and setting, we begin to discover more and more universal truths that are directly related to greed and ambition. Overall, these universal truths enhance the play and make the play more appealing for viewers, as well as relatable. We are able to see that Macbeth's unchecked ambition for power eventually leads to his death at the ending of the play, which can also be viewed as karma. Also, due to the tyrant created by Macbeth, many murders occur within the play and cause chaos to ensue. The last reason why Macbeth is an example of great literature is because of the relationship it maintains between the universal truths that are showcased throughout the play and the lives of individuals in our society. An example that clearly shows this is when an individual who wrote a report on Macbeth stated, "Power can make people so hungry for dominance and influence that they may not make rational decisions." Within today's society, many individuals are attempting to be in control under any circumstances. Once people are aware that they have authority and can potentially dominate, they begin to perform unethical actions. Although power may seem like a good thing, there are many people in our society who take control of it. Also, since karma revolves around our world today, people should be more aware of what they are doing, whether they are harming themselves or others, because eventually what goes around comes around. Since one can relate these issues from Macbeth into our society, I feel that the relationship it makes is very distinctive. Overall, Macbeth is an excellent example of literature because of the following. The positive critical commentary made by critics based on the play. 2, the universal truth that has been displayed by the use of the main character Macbeth himself. And 3, the relationship between the plot of the play and society. Therefore, a question that awaits all of your answers is, do you value your position and authority as an individual, or are you the type of person who is always ungrateful? Think about it, and thank you.